SMU versus Penn State, the preview. Chris, I'll start us off talking about the Mustangs here from SMU. Look, we know they lost to Clemson in the ACC title game, but they're still dangerous. I mean, just like TCU was a couple years ago in a one-game season, that is the playoffs here. Kevin Jennings, their quarterback, he's a dangerous dual-threat quarterback, Chris. You can see, 22 touchdowns through the air. I believe he's got another 350 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns on the ground as well. Guy is dangerous and can light it up back there at any time for him. Also looking at running back Rashard Smith, I mean, he's very capable. He has over 1,200 yards rushing and over 18 total touchdowns on the year. Guy has been pretty lights out back there for him. Looking at the defense, they've been pretty good, Chris. Top 30 defense here this year, and they've only allowed 30-plus points twice this year. Look, here's the thing, and I already know what a lot of people are going to say about SMU. Who have they really played this year outside of, a BYU team that's good and, Clemson, right? I mean, anybody else that's on that, even those two teams that we just mentioned there, they can be a little suspect, and you can pick them apart if you want to. That's fine. SMU has still had a great season. That's not meant to, disrupt SMU. It's just when you get into a game like a Penn State, how do you respond, especially the way they came out and played in that ACC title game? Look, it's supposed to be cold this weekend in Happy Valley, and the question is, can SMU play up to Penn State's level? That's going to be the question going into it all week, and I'm pretty excited to hear about what you think about Penn State, Chris.
Yeah, no, good analysis there of SMU. No, we know what Penn State is, right? 11-2 coming off that 45-37 loss to Oregon in the Big Ten title game. That was a hell of a football game to watch, really, from start to finish. Hats off to Penn State for competing and battling back in that one, by the way. That was, like I said, that was just a good football game all around. You guys know me. I like to break down some stats. As far as the offense goes for the Nittany Lions, they averaged 33.6 points per game. That's 25th best in the country. They're 15th in total offense, 19th in rushing offense, and then 41st in passing offense. So Drew Aller, I mean, he's had a pretty damn good season this year. Honestly, one of the better seasons for a Penn State quarterback in quite a while. Almost 3K in passing yards, along with 21 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Nick Singleton, Katron Allen, we talk about these two, it seems like all the time. They've been really good as well. Obviously, both backs are over 800 yards and have 13 combined touchdowns on the ground. The one guy, their main guy, the do-it-all tight end, Tyler Warren. I mean, this guy's going to be playing on Sundays, no doubt about it. I think he did win College Football's Tight End of the Year award, which he should have. This kid does it all, from receiving, rushing. Hell, he'll even throw the ball sometimes. Like I said, he's going to be a hell of a player, and he's going to be a big key in this one. I truly believe that. They run their offense through him. Another thing that, Penn State is great at is sacks allowed, man. They've only given up 12 all year. They keep all their upright back there for almost every game you watch, which will be huge because SMU is like 11th in the country in sacks. So that's going to be a really good battle up front as far as both lines of scrimmage go. Like I said, overall offense, Penn State, I got no questions. They're pretty damn balanced there. Defensively, we know what Penn State is. They've hung their hat on this for years. They give up 16.4 points per game, which is 8th best in the country. They're 6th in total defense, 9th against the run, 16th against the pass. Only thing I have to say with Penn State's defense is, in this game, this is a high marquee matchup and a team in SMU for the most part. The two opponents that, Penn State played this year, Ohio State and Oregon, they gave up some points. Now, I know Ohio State, they only gave up 20 in that one, but they gave up quite a few yards. Oregon, they gave up a shit ton last week, or I should say 2 weeks ago in the Big Ten title game. So can SMU's offense keep up here? And like I said, the Penn State defense is going to have to come to play in this one. You talked about Jennings. This kid is a true dual threat guy back there. So with that being said, Christian, I'm going to give you my prediction here. Like I said, as much as I like SMU's story, it's been one hell of a year joining the ACC this year. I got to take Penn State in this one, man. I got SMU 21, Penn State 34.
Yeah, Chris, I got SMU 24, Penn State 31.